Archangel Michael is in a state of desperation as he endeavors to communicate an urgent message to you. It is crucial that you do not overlook this message, as there are pivotal moments in life when heaven reaches out to earth with a message of utmost importance that cannot be disregarded. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector of God's people, is fervently trying to alert you to a critical matter. His tears do not signify weakness, but rather demonstrate the depth of his concern for you and the urgency of the message he is trying to convey. As a forefront figure in spiritual warfare, tasked with safeguarding God's children from both seen and unseen dangers, Archangel Michael has a specific message for you regarding unfolding events in your life that demand your immediate attention. Through the grace and power of Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael is reaching out to protect and guide you through this situation. This divine intervention is a moment that could significantly influence your future. Jesus Christ has dispatched Archangel Michael not to instill fear, but to prepare you for and assist you in navigating what lies ahead. The urgency behind Archangel Michael's outreach is rooted in the ongoing spiritual battle over your life, a battle that you may not even be fully aware of. Forces of darkness have been working to derail you from your designated path by sowing seeds of confusion, fear, and doubt. However, God, in his infinite love and mercy, has sent Archangel Michael to intervene on your behalf. Archangel Michael's tears stem from his fervent desire to shield you from harm, guide you away from potential pitfalls, and ensure that you stay aligned with God's intended path for you. Jesus Christ, who commands the heavenly armies, has commissioned Archangel Michael to sound the alarm in your life. This message is not coincidental, but rather by divine design, as Jesus is aware of the current events in your life and is calling upon you to heed this warning, listen attentively, and take decisive action. Before delving further into the specifics of this warning, it is essential to comprehend the significance of Archangel Michael's role as heaven's defender. As one of the highest-ranking angels in heaven, Archangel Michael is a warrior angel, leader of the heavenly armies, and protector of God's people. His presence in your life signifies the ongoing battle for your soul, future, and God's plans for you. Archangel Michael's loyalty to God and love for his children compel him to ensure that you are not overcome by the forces of darkness. Now that you grasp the urgency of this message and the pivotal role of Archangel Michael, it is time to address the core of the warning. Archangel Michael is alerting you to a deception in your life. There is a hidden agenda or falsehood at play that may lead you astray from God's intended path. It is imperative to recognize that not everything that appears good or harmless on the surface is as it seems, as sometimes deception masks itself as light. Archangel Michael's desperate cries serve as a warning to be vigilant and discerning in the face of this deception. Whether it be a person, a relationship, a temptation, or even a false belief that is infiltrating your life, it is crucial to recognize that this deception is perilous and requires immediate exposure before it inflicts further harm. You are at risk of veering off track. Archangel Michael's cautionary message indicates that there is a looming threat of being led astray. The path set forth by God is clear, but there are opposing forces at work attempting to divert you from this ordained course. These forces may present themselves in the guise of distractions, temptations, or even direct opposition from individuals in your life. Their ultimate objective remains consistent: to draw you away from the divine calling and purpose that God has bestowed upon you. Archangel Michael perceives the snares laid out to derail you and urgently implores you to halt before it is too late. This is not merely a transient setback. It concerns your destiny, future, and relationship with God. Succumbing to this potential deviation jeopardizes the realization of God's complete plan for you. A spiritual onslaught is underway. The subsequent part of this warning underscores that you are currently under spiritual attack, whether you are cognizant of it or not. Dark forces are actively conspiring against you, and these assaults may materialize in various forms, including confusion, anxiety, fear, discouragement, or outright opposition in your personal or professional spheres. Ephesians 6:12 serves as a reminder that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces of darkness in the heavenly realms. Archangel Michael fervently calls upon you to acknowledge this spiritual assault. While he advocates on your behalf, it is imperative that you also take proactive measures to safeguard yourself spiritually. The subsequent step involves discernment through prayer. Seek wisdom from Jesus to unveil the deception that is operating in your life. Following the revelation of the source of deception, promptly sever ties with it, whether it be a detrimental relationship, a toxic habit, or a fallacious belief. Delaying this crucial action will only perpetuate the influence of the deceptive source on your life, pulling you further away from God's intended path. Strengthen your spiritual armor by engaging in prayer, studying scripture, and nurturing a close relationship with Jesus. This spiritual warfare requires you to equip yourself with the full armor of God. The enemy's advances can be thwarted when you are fortified with this spiritual protection. The enemy's tactic often involves tempting you to deviate from God's plan. Resist these temptations that may appear as enticing shortcuts, promises of immediate gratification, or distracting diversions. Submit to God, resist the devil, and remain steadfast on the course that God has ordained for you. Do not allow transient pleasures or distractions to obstruct your divine destiny.